We from the heart of Illyria. They don't know how we killing them. Since they don't know, now they're curious. We find that hilarious. It's time to hop on the plane and land right in the game. I do this for my fam. We do this in the Eve.
Hi, my name is Ashley M. Bennett. I'm from Elyria, Ohio. I am a visual artist, life coach, and I am now a #1 best-selling author. Really, God inspired me to begin writing. I knew people like Dr. Maya Angelou really inspired me through telling her story and her gift of poetry and speaking and being an advocate. And I looked up to her as a young girl. And so when I began writing, I knew I wanted my book to have the same impact her book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, had on me as a kid. I did this poem, performed it in like the 6th grade, and I won like for my whole school district when I lived in Dayton, Ohio. And it wasn't a super long poem, but it was talking about being this strong Black woman and what I wanted to be when I grew up. And so like from there, I was always able to captivate an audience when I did speak, even though I was introverted at that time. You know, Iyanla Vanzant fixed my life. So I saw that, and then I started exploring the difference between what a counselor can provide and what a life coach can provide. And although I'm in school to become a psychologist, at my school, which is Grand King University, it's a private Christian school in Phoenix, Arizona, they actually offered a graduate certificate in life coaching. So I'm a certified life coach. My biggest challenges, I used to be very timid. I used to be very shy and extremely introverted. But as I began opening up about my story and I saw the impact it was having, it allowed me kind of open up like a flower, and I've overcome that. The more I speak, the more comfortable I get in being uncomfortable. And so I overcame that challenge of being timid or being fearful of judgment. Leaving here showed me the world is so much bigger, but being from here showed me, like, some people try to leave to just escape and they kind of forget where they're from. But when I came back to help with my mother and be closer to my family, I realized that when you leave and you come back, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can pour into your community and be a beacon of light to your community based on all the things you've learned. And so I know that there is mental health issues, there are drug addiction issues, there's so many things happening, but if we use our gifts and our talents and utilize them in the place we come from, we can make where we're from a better place. So what I do professionally definitely carries over into my personal life because I am essentially my profession. So when I'm helping people, I feel like I'm helping the child in me that needed to be helped at one point. So every time I help someone, it's like giving back, and it's changing the trajectory potentially of a downward spiral someone could potentially go to. So I just want to continue to use my gifts. It just gives me, in a selfish way, this sense of fulfillment because I feel like I have a purpose when I help people. And like I said, I needed that help in overcoming depression and sexual abuse and so many things I've overcome. So it's all intertwined. When you discover your purpose, like I've always been good at art. I was naturally good at speaking even when I was timid. Take those things and develop your skills. Like I didn't go to school for art. I'm naturally good at it. But still, it's not like I can't learn from great artists. It's not like I can't learn from great motivational speakers or great ministers. So I look to my mentors. I ask questions. If I'm not great at something, I ask for constructive criticism to be better. So definitely think of things and discover your purpose that you're naturally gifted at and say, can I utilize this for me? Can I utilize this to help somebody? And yeah, just go after your gifts. Some people are afraid to do it. I'm like, why? What's the worst that can happen? You know? Express yourself in whatever form you're comfortable with. before I started speaking and becoming way more vocal like I am now, I was speaking through my artwork, which you'll see the pieces. It's like in your face, and it wasn't something that people expected me to paint, but I was telling my story without saying this is about me. So you have to express yourself, whether it's through dance, singing, art, poetry, motivational speaking, whatever it is to express yourself, you have to do it for yourself. If you have a passion, if you have a dream, go after it. If you don't know the answers of how to get there, find somebody who does know. So invest in yourself. If you invest in everything else, including clothes or looking good, you can invest in yourself.
Speaking out has been therapy for me. Doing my artwork